Oh, trust me, Alistair. Louise and Sheridan's relationship will be in tatters by the time the evening is over with. Exactly. Oh, it'll be the shortest engagement in history. You too.
Who was that?
Oh, don't be mad at me, Pookie, but I called your father.
What for?
Well, I just wanted to reassure him, and he told me that he is going to welcome me into the family with open arms if our plan works tonight.
Of course it'll work. I've thought everything through to a fare thee well. The man I hired to impersonate Louise fooled Sheridan before. He can do it again.
Yes, it is devastatingly clever. I mean, once Sheridan walks in on Louise in bed with another woman, well, I mean, she'll be so betrayed she won't even want to look at him, let alone marry him. And... What? Pookie, what's wrong?
See for yourself.
Oh, it's that crazy old bat. Oh, well, thank God she's leaving.
Not for long, I'm afraid. She managed to wangle an invitation to the party this evening.
Well, we'll just turn her away at the door.
I don't think that's such a good idea. There's something that concerns me about Tabitha and her little doll.
Oh. No, please. Don't tell me you're going to start in on that whole thing about having a conversation with the doll. You're not going to do that, are you?
Oh, Rebecca, don't believe me. Just tell you. There's something about them that gives me the willies.
I'm worried about you, Julian.
But you think I'm obsessing about a harmless, eccentric old woman? Yes, I'm telling you, Tabitha Lennox is trouble. I have the worst feeling about her.
Yeah, and don't forget her doll.
Mock me as you will, but I'm telling you, the little fellow is more than a doll. He's human. I've seen him eat and drink, even dance.
Julian, isn't it possible that all these times you've seen him do these things that maybe you've tossed back a few too many of these yourself?
They were not hallucinations, Rebecca.
Okay, well, what about in the mine shaft? I mean, wasn't everybody seeing things because of the nauseous gases?
He is real. That's all I have to say in the matter. I wish to God they weren't crashing this party tonight. It's imperative that everything go according to plan.
And it will. You will break up Louise and Sheridan just like we talked about. And by tomorrow morning, you will be back in your father's good graces. Not to mention his will.
Let's hope so.
Oh, and the best part is, you're not going to have to murder anyone.
Oh, thank God for that. I have no trouble at all breaking Sheridan's heart, but to kill my own sister, even I draw the line at that.
Well, if everything goes the way it should tonight, then you never have to worry about that. Because Sheridan will never want to see Louise again. There you go, my big, handsome lion, huh? Just let Rebecca ease all your tension.
Oh, how did I ever get along without your magic fingers?
The most important thing is that you never have to get along without them again. Oh, you know, I can't wait for this party to be over. Then we can be alone.
You mean...
Yes, you think my fingers are magic now. Just wait.
Well, why wait? You can lock the door and have a pre-party party.
Oh, as much as I would love that, Pookie. Aren't there some details that you have to finalize before the guests of honor arrive?
You're right. I have to confirm the time and place with the Louise imposter. If I get back in time, perhaps we can have a little romp before Sheridan's world comes crashing down around her.
Don't know how Julian ever got along without me. But once I help him break up Louise and Sheridan, and his father reinstates him as heir, just in time for me to become the next Mrs. Crane. Yeah, you know, with all the people they employ here, you'd think somebody would answer the phone. Well, things are going to be a lot different once I am mistress of the manor. Crane residence. Rebecca Hotchkiss speaking.
Mother, I just heard you and Julian were throwing an engagement party for Louise and Sheridan. Please tell me that's not true.
Oh, but it is. I expect you here tonight.
Why are you doing that? How can you throw a party for Teresa's brother after what she did to me? They're all trying to move in on the Cranes.
And they won't. Luis will not marry Sheridan any more than Teresa will marry Ethan. Trust me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Where are you?
I'm at the book cafe. Miss Guacamole's falling all over herself about how beautiful the double wedding with Luis and Sheridan is gonna be.
How many times do I have to tell you there will never be a wedding? We are gonna blow Teresa out of the water right in front of Ethan before they ever get to say their I do's.
But what if we're making a mistake by waiting so long? You know, I heard Ethan talking to his friend Chad about tracking down the person who sent Ivy's letter to the tabloid. Ethan is so driven about finding this person that Chad said he would help him.
Well, that's wonderful. That's even better if Chad's the one who traces it back to Teresa. I mean, he's Ethan's friend. Why would he lie to him? That way we will be in the clear. No one will ever trace it back to us. Oh, Pookie. I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Well, didn't take long. I met with the Luis imposter. We're all in sync. Should go like clockwork this evening.
Poor Sheridan. On what should be the happiest night of her life, she's going to walk in on the man she loves in the act of making love to another woman.
Yes, it's foolproof. My poor sister.